Have you ever noticed how anxiety can show up out of nowhere? One minute you're enjoying your coffee, and the next minute, your brain creates like 10 problems that haven't even happened yet. Anxiety has a way of making, small situations feel massive. Don't you think? It steals your peace, drains your energy, and keeps people trapped in fear about tomorrow. But today I want to remind you, friends, something powerful. Faith is stronger than anxiety. Fear says, what if everything goes wrong? Faith says, well, what if God is still in control? And that just changes everything. The truth is, many people are carrying silent battles right now. Stress about finances, family pressure, health concerns, uncertainty about maybe their future, mental exhaustion. How about this one? Sleepless nights. Hello? And sometimes anxiety becomes so loud that it feels impossible to quiet your mind. But God never intended you to live consumed by fear. The Bible reminds us in Philippians 4, 6, and 7, do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, don't forget that one, present your requests to God. Notice what that verse says. It doesn't say pretend your problems don't exist. It says bring everything to God. Prayer may not always remove the problem immediately. We know that. But prayer changes the atmosphere inside of you. Faith begins to grow when you stop feeding fear and start feeding your spirit. All right, Mark, what's that mean? Well, that means less panic, more prayer, less overthinking, more trusting, less imagining the worst, and more believing in that God is still working. Because anxiety constantly focuses on what you could do wrong. Faith focuses on who God is. And even when life feels uncertain, God remains faithful. So, my friend, remember today, if you feel overwhelmed, maybe your thoughts are racing nonstop. Maybe you've been carrying burdens that no one else sees. Please, my friend, listen to me carefully. You are not weak because you struggle with anxiety. You're human. You're human. And God meets people right in the middle of their struggles. Sometimes peace doesn't come from having all the answers. Sometimes peace comes from knowing you don't face life alone. God is with you in uncertainty. God is with you in the waiting. God is with you in the pressure. And the battle happening in your mind does not have to define your future. You can choose faith today. Not because everything is perfect, but because God is still greater than what you fear. Remember that. So take a deep breath. Slow down. Pray again. Trust again. How about this? Believe again. The same God who carried you before will carry you through this season too. And remember, anxiety may speak loudly, but God promises to speak even louder. Hey guys, I'm Mark. Before you go, thank you for spending this time with us. Our prayer is that today's message encouraged you, your faith strengthened your heart, and reminded you that you're never walking alone. Hit the Mark Life and Bible Community is part of the Paul Height Ministries, a nonprofit ministry dedicated to helping people grow in their faith, finding hope, and build a stronger relationship with God. If these messages on this have encouraged you, we invite you to prayerfully consider partnering with this mission. Your financial support, it really does help us continue creating faith-filled content, growing our outreach, and building a community centered on hope, encouragement, and biblical truth. We've made it simple to support through our ministry page, and every gift, large or small, it helps us continue reaching people who may need encouragement the most. So please subscribe. Please share this message with someone who needs hope. I know you know somebody. And remember, God is still writing your story. We'll see you next time.